Hello and welcome back to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milk,
Scott Charlton,
and today we're joined by Pretty Velvet.
Every time I see her on stage, don't I? People know I'm going to see it because I go, this next song.
You changed every time. Well, you said we came up with it at Wet n Wild.
I know, I change how we came up with it all the time.
Desperado El Dorado.
Oh, there's the title.
There we are.
There you go. That was the longest woo we've ever had.
It's great.
That was great. So from left to right, do you just want to quickly introduce yourself and say what you do in the band?
I'm Ewan and I play the guitar.
I'm Tom and I'm the bassist.
I'm Leanne, I'm the singer.
Amazing stuff. We're going to be talking all about your band and everything that you've been up to a little bit later on. But we always start the podcast by talking about what we've been doing this week. I'll just quickly say off the bat, I've just been working and not anything else. That's that.
Is that it? Just
nothing interesting happening in my life right
hard?
now. Hardly working.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely, yeah. But definitely come to Guitar and see me and get a good deal. Yeah.
Well, just come and see him.
Just
come and see him.
come and see
Just
us.
go and see him.
Absolutely. Granger Street. There you go. What have you been up to?
We've been gigging.
Yeah.
So we were in... I've forgotten already. What's Scott?
You mentioned it before.
I know.
It's forgotten.
I know we were Saturday, Barnsley.
We were in Barnsley. Hartlepool, Barnsley and Hetton.
Hetton.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hetton.
Hetton Vic.
All right, yeah.
It was, standard week of gigs, to be fair.
Not too far.
No, it wasn't too
It's
far.
quite local for you, to be fair.
It was compared to the last fortnight.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
not been in Wales or on the south coast. So
Wales. Do you just go to Wales when you
Yeah,
gig?
North Wales, yeah.
Wow.
God.
We do all the the Haven holiday parks and stuff.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
It's gonna be a
class.
hell of a drive.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we played Western-super-Mare. Was it last week or the week before?
One of those.
6 hours.
Oh, my God.
Long.
You put a lot of miles in, like.
Which was the one that, like, it was meant to take you, like, 4, but it ended up taking you, like, 9. Because it was.
Oh, that was when we did Somerset.
Somerset, yeah. And we got lost.
We did get lost. We ended up at a farm gate, which was supposed to be this massive hotel in the middle of nowhere, and it was just a farm gate. We got there and thought, oh, shit, that's not right. Yeah, it's because, like, the weather was horrific. The traffic was just supposed to take 6 and took 9.5 hours to get there.
Emergency, wasn't it? Going down.
I think the farthest I've been is Darlington for a gig.
No.
Is it?
Yeah.
We weren't
like a cover
complaining. It was
gig.
horrifically well paid.
Yeah, well, it was a good gig. It was a good gig.
It was a good gig, but yeah.
I thought we could mention Live at Alfie and Finn's.
Yeah, go for it. We have done that.
We've like joined with Alfie and Finn to do these sort of videos where we do North East talent and stuff, and the latest one with Hels Pattison's come out, so check it out.
Yeah, that'll be linked down below. It's like a. What would you call it? It's kind of like what we do here, but at Alfie and Finn's.
Yeah, it's like a longer performance. It's like 3 songs in one performance, and like a tiny desk sort of
Yeah.
PS magazine.
Don't sue us,
No.
Tiny Desk, because that wouldn't be very fun. But we don't have Ella in the title,
No, we don't.
so we're not going to get sued by any of them.
Alfie and
So,
Fenella.
Alfie and Fenella. There you go. What have you guys been up to?
Nothing, to be honest. I've just been
Well, that's all we've got to now.
Rock and roll.
just been playing bass and with these guys, really.
Yeah.
You had any
Ewan's-
gigs recently, or when was your last recent gig?
I think our last recent gig was the Peacock on the 29th of July for Euphony Fest, which was fantastic. Yeah, day of
Best gig yet.
yeah,
Really?
100%. Day of fantastic bands and with some fantastic music. Yeah.
Ewan couldn't make it though, could you?
Aye, would be fantastic when I'm not there.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, best gig they've ever done.
It was honestly amazing. You should have been there. I don't know why you went there.
Should have been there, mate.
Can't remember. No, I just got back off holiday, so
Oh, wait.
I was.
But you were
living at
still
large.
back, so you could have probably, made the effort.
Yeah. I should have tried my hardest to be
Sounds like
there.
we really missed out.
Yeah.
Should have got a plane, mate.
it was
You should have swam back.
I know you could have, like, you could, if you really wanted to, you would, wouldn't you?
Aye.
Oh, amazing. Well, that's what we've been up to this week. Okay, it's time for...
What are you listening to?
What are you listening to? All right, what have we been listening to this week? Should we go guest first?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. What's everyone been listening to this week?
Recently, no,
Say it.
Go on, Ewan.
Go on.
no, because I wanna at least have a longer career. So, actually, no. Have you heard of a band called Kaleo?
Oh, Cleo.
Yeah, is that how you pronounce it?
I think so. I could be
Aye.
wrong.
There's always
Aye.
a pronunciation problem somewhere
I know.
on this show, isn't there?
That
Yeah.
great Cleo.
Oh, they're mint. I love them. But that's probably their debut album.
Any particular song?
Automobile. That one's class. Love that one.
Because it's way down we go.
Yeah,
that's the
that's
most
been
famous
used on
one.
like loads of like
It's on adverts and stuff.
Yeah.
TV shows and
It's
that.
a big tune, that like.
It's meant like.
No, class. Tom?
A lot of bass focused music, so like a lot of Jaco Pastorius.
Got D&B.
Yeah, absolutely, of course. A lot of like been really getting into Larry Graham with Graham Central Station, and with like songs Hair is probably one of the biggest ones, and Pow as well. Then bassist Bobby Vega, who briefly played for them, who's just fantastic. But yeah, very funky kind of bass centered music.
Okay.
Also, Larry Graham, the first man to ever slap on a bass.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, slap and pop on Thank You, Sly and the Family Stone.
Oh, there you go.
Good trivia.
There you go. If you're not laughing, you're learning. That's what we say. What have you listened to?
I've been listening to a lot of like Kelsey Carter, all that sort of stuff. Liquor Store on Mars has like became one of my new favourite songs ever. I don't know if you have listened. She's mint though. You just need to check her out. She's like a big inspiration for
What
us.
style of music is it?
It's like modern rock and roll, but it's like very pop influenced and like it's like modernized rock in a sense. So like it appeals to a lot of like people today. I've also been listening to a lot of LP. She's also a massive inspiration, so I'm obsessed with her. And the same as have you listened?
Yeah.
Listen to she's mint.
The LP right here.
Yes.
There you go.
See it,
I too
LP?
am an
There you go.
Alfie.
There you go.
I've also been listening to Calio as well after you've been saying. Tyler Bryan and the Shakedown as well.
Oh, then.
Yeah, I love them. They're all class.
Amazing. Do you want to go next?
Yeah, mine's a quick one.
Go on then.
So mine's an old one, as per usual. But I'm going to pick Wichita Lineman. Ben Campbell.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because
One of the greatest songs of
Rick
all time.
Beato did a video
Has he?
of it recently. It's like
I'll have to watch
40
Love
minutes
Rick
long or
Beato.
something. It's
I'm getting on that.
a full breakdown of like chord structures and really geeky stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite songs.
It's really good. You should watch the
really
video. I was
good.
watching it today before you came. But yeah.
Amazing.
Watching that.
Sounds good. Mine's a quick one as well. Again, came on in the car before, and it's such a random song, but it's Baby on Board from The Simpsons.
Yes!
Oh, right, aye. The barbershop.
Yeah, the
It's-
barbershop
it's
quartet
cla-
stuff.
We need to do that.
We do.
We need. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we
We'll
need
do
to
it.
do that. I think that
We'll
was
do
so good. It's the best song in the show.
How did it come on in the car? Is it on a radio station you had it on, or
No, like I just had like
On a playlist?
the like suggested songs or whatever,
Oh,
and,
right.
and I have searched for it and listened to it by my own accord before, so it's great. It's got like the intro as well, where like they're talking on the rooftop and shit. Anyway, yeah, Baby on Board. It's fucking amazing. Scott.
mine is last night I went to a bit of a Verve Richard Ashcroft dive and just listened to loads of old tunes and stuff, and came across Verve's last album, Fourth I think it's called. There's a song called Appalachian Springs on it, and it's just stunning. It's like it's proper atmospheric guitar based music. It's just lush. It's like sort of indie meets what's it called? I don't just atmospheric stuff. It's mint. Yeah.
Love atmospheric music.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Just got the Corey Wong archetype from
Yes.
Yeah, and it's got some really ethereal tones on that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Definitely.
Awesome stuff.
The Verve, Appalachian Springs.
Class. Well, that's what we've been listening to this week. If you want to listen to those songs yourself, they'll be linked down below in a Spotify playlist, or you can type in Lime Tree Sessions, WAAYLT, and search it there for yourself. Okay, it's time for...
The Lime Tree Time Machine.
The Lime Tree Time Machine. All right, guys, the concept is, if you've got a time machine, where and when are you going? Most guests have had a non-musical and musical answer, so just pick what you want.
I would probably go to see Graham Central Station in the 70s or 80s. There's a video on YouTube that was uploaded 15 years ago that is phenomenal of them playing, and I would like to be in the audience of that. Or to see the Big Push band, like just busking on the streets, with an artist called Renin, who's just fantastic.
I think I've heard of them. They're in Brighton.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know exactly who you mean. Yeah, I'm class.
love
Ren's
Ren.
amazing, like,
he's,
isn't he?
he's my favourite artist ever. I just been listening to him for years. Love like all of his albums.
It's his lyrics, isn't it? His lyrics are amazing.
Yeah, fantastic lyricist.
Yeah.
There was a music I think he put out recently where like it was a POV sort of style video and he's walking through the streets.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the song was called, but I just remember really liking
was-
it.
Oh, I can't remember the name of the song. I know which one you mean.
Yeah,
though,
yeah. It's cool. Like.
Do you want?
Next.
probably recently I've been listening to a lot of like like big band and swing. So like a lot of Benny Goodman and Glenn Miller and all that. So I feel like I'd go back and say that. Just it seems cool.
Yeah,
Seems like a
definitely.
right laugh.
awesome.
So I'd probably that.
I think I'd just go back to say like one of my favourite artists who I can't say any, like who's died or who aren't yet together anymore. Probably like I'd love to see Fleetwood Mac. Like
Yeah.
I absolutely like they're just such a big Stevie Nicks I absolutely adore. So I'd love to see her like as Fleetwood Mac as the full band together. I've always wanted to see ABBA as well, but I don't want to watch the holograph. I want the I want
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
the
yeah.
like the full thing. Non-musical, I don't know, probably it's just something where I can like find out how the world was created or something. Like I'd probably just go back and just like investigate like what's happening, like how did everything start? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Has anyone said that before?
I don't think so.
No one's gone that far
Good.
back to the dawn of the
No.
universe.
Very original, very
Quite a
original.
deep answer, to be fair.
Isn't it?
I'd
Like,
say.
isn't that? I always find stuff like
It is
that interesting
interesting.
though. Like, how did everything start? So I'd probably just go back there and just like eavesdrop on like what was happening, and, like just how everything
Around the
started.
corner going,
Yeah, I'd just be like, around the corner like peeking on like the
Scan on
dinosaurs and
the
that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
for my non-musical answer, I'd probably say have you seen Graham Hancock stuff where he's saying like before this ice age there was a like really big civilization and stuff that existed. And,
Right.
Like,
Before the
he's-
Ice Age.
Has he
Yeah.
been on Joe Rogan's podcast by any chance?
He has. He
I know
has.
exactly
Yeah.
who you mean.
Sounds like something Joe Rogan
It
would
does.
be.
Yeah, it
Wouldn't
does.
have
It's I'll probably go there and see if it's true. If there was like all technology and everything back then, which I think would be pretty cool.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Non-musical.
Non-musical one.
No pressure, because those answers were
Yeah,
kind of
I was working
out there.
pretty
So
good. Like,
Dawn of Time.
You could go to the end of time.
Wow, that's
oh,
deep.
whoa,
Jesus.
plot twist! What the hell?
Probably to like the end and the start of the 20th century. I feel like that would be quite a cool time. Kind of like my other answer, the 20s and 30s, but like around about that time. I feel that would be a cool time. Say a
Yeah.
lot of things.
Amazing. Not quite as deep as their answer.
I know,
Yeah.
but very
Not
good
as good.
nonetheless.
No, so I wasn't.
Oh, I didn't say that. I just said, not as
Not as interested to find out.
fair enough. All right, it's time for
Go plug yourself.
Plug Yourself. All right, we're joined by Pretty Velvet, all the way from Sunderland, although you would prefer to say that you're from Durham, but they're from Sunderland. Do you guys just want to tell us a little bit about your band, how you got started, how you formed, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we've been through college kind of together, and we decided, three of us got together and said, right, we need to make a band here because we're just all like really good friends, and obviously the band has brought us closer together. We've had it's like me and Leah together, so third wheeling. But yeah, it's been a journey. We've had a couple of lineup changes, but I'm excited about the future.
Awesome.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
What it will hold.
You've got a couple of tunes out already. Which tunes are they?
We've got Gunmetal Hearts, which is out. It's been out since 14th of April, I think.
Yes.
So yeah, you can stream that.
Amazing stuff. And you've got some new music coming out as well. And one of the tunes that's coming out is actually coming out the day of the podcast, which
Woo!
is
Desperado El
there
Dorado.
you go, the best title in the world. So that'll be linked down below in the playlist that we mentioned earlier on as well. If you want to check that out, it'll be out today, which is really, really cool.
We
Do you-
timed that well.
I know it did. It really did. Yeah. Happy accident. So in that vein, then, do you want to tell everyone about this E EP?
Yeah, of course. So, all of this Gunmetal Hearts era, we'll call it. We've got a bunch of songs ready, written, that all tell a story. That, like, we've written through the lyrics, through the music. It all tells. It's what would you call a concept EP?
Yeah.
It's a concept EP in the sense that like there's one storyline running throughout each song, and you can stream the songs in chronological order when that day comes, or you can stream it in different orders.
That is if you can figure out the chronological order.
Ooh.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, so we are working towards a full EP of songs by the end of the year, hopefully. But obviously at the moment we've got Gunmetal Hearts, which is actually the first in that chronological order, I will give that away. And Desperado, which is actually the last, but because of how much like hype we were getting about Desperado, we were like, right, we'll just get it out, we'll release it because it's what the people want. So we got it out. And
Ewan's favourite song as well, isn't it? With your
Oh, yes.
idea. Would you like to tell us about that?
Yeah.
That's a
He hates it.
reluctant
Every
yes.
time I see on stage, don't I? People know I'm going to see it because I go, this next song.
You change it every time though. You
I
were
do-
saying
I-
we came up with it at Wet and Wild.
I
Go
know,
down the
I
Kamikaze.
change how we came up with it all the time.
Desperado El Dorado.
Oh, there's the title.
There we are.
There you go.
But how did we actually come up with it then, you?
Wasn't a Wet and Wild. It was in the back of a car, going from somewhere to your house, I think.
To somewhere.
Yeah,
To Lightwater
From
Valley.
somewhere.
just going around every park in the UK. Flamingo Land is where the next song will be. But
It's going to be where the music video was shot.
Oh, yeah.
It's abandoned now, the Wet and Wild, isn't it?
yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that would, to be
That would
fair.
look cool.
I feel like if I go down the Kamikaze, it'll probably break. To be honest, because I'm not 6
I mean, it's
anymore.
probably it's not got any water in it, so you definitely hurt
Yeah,
yourself.
it'll break
It's just a shade drop at the minute.
no, I were in the back of the car going to your house, Tom, and I think don't know why we were talking about beer, but I think I said my favourite beer was Desperado, and Leah said, "Oh, you know what? That'd be a sick name for a song." So we Googled the meaning of it, and it was outlaw, wasn't it?
Yeah, it means outlaw.
In Spanish. So
I don't know if it's in Spanish.
Some language.
It's since it's
Sounds Spanish.
Oh, actually,
Yeah,
I
it
think
does,
it's just
doesn't it?
English. I think it's just another. I don't know.
nah, it's
You've
definitely.
seen
Well,
the
not
Spanish lyric
confirm.
in the song.
I do see it enamorado, desperate because it's the only thing that rhymes. So you've got Desperado, El Dorado,
Avocado?
enamorado. Oh, I could have gone. Oh,
Avocado.
I've missed out big time there. Like,
Desperado and El Dorado, I like avocado.
There you go.
Aye.
Don't show you what have avocado in a song, though. Surely don't.
There's Stranger Things in strong.
So yeah, I've got enamorado, haven't I? That means in love. So
Right.
got lucky there with that one.
I think this whole song came together in about 10-15 minutes though. So
Yeah.
lucky with that one, and been playing it and everyone's loved it since.
No, amazing stuff. I think that's really cool that like you've done like a concept EP, or just because like it's not really a thing anymore.
No.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like the ones that come to mind for me are things like Quadrophenia or like
Yeah.
American Idiot or something like that, and it's just not really a thing
Yeah.
anymore. So I think that's awesome that you've kind of
Mm.
Thank you.
I think
It's
it was
fun.
an accident, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like when we
I
first
mean,
started,
you-
we always said before we started, we were like, oh, it'd be cool to do that. Like we always
Yeah.
wanted to, like after writing the first song, which was Missy's, we just were like, oh, this would be really cool if we could
and
do
you kind
that.
of
Yeah.
wrote a story for it, didn't you? And then we
Yeah, yeah.
ran from there.
So have you wrote anything before the material that's for this EP?
No, this is
Not
our.
at all, this is your
No.
first, and you're going straight into a concept.
Yeah,
That's cool,
so
that.
I think it was just kind of, yeah, like you say, a happy accident, but I've really been enjoying kind of thinking, so like where we're at with the story, what would the music sound like, say if it was like over a film, like if this was happening, what song would be playing? I think
Yeah.
that's,
That's
Very Quentin Tarantino.
It is.
yeah. Because I was my next question was actually going to be, do you think that it makes you write differently? But if you've never written anything
No,
other than
exactly,
that,
you don't know,
do
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, we've been experimenting more now. I think probably because I've gotten it all out,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
probably need a bit of a break from like writing a story in a sense.
Okay.
Like, so we are writing some newer songs which are more on the catchy side, more like just fresh, like a newer vibe. We're going more down. I would say more like, because we started off, we were like, right, we'll definitely want to take influence from like the blues, like edginess, like kind of sexy vibe. And so we are kind of going down more like we want to appeal to like a broader audience. We want to go down more the pop rock, like taking influence from just everything, kind of merging into our own type of thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
cool.
So it's been really fun. It's been really fun. I've really enjoyed it.
I think that's awesome. Well,
Thank you.
what song are you going to play for us later on?
could we play in
Desperado.
Desperado El Dorado?
There you go.
Get in.
They know how to plug. That's
Yeah.
it. That's, you know, there you go. Awesome stuff. Well, a little snippet of that is going to be at the end of the podcast, but the full version of that will be out tomorrow. The single's out today, so go have a listen.
Woo!
And their cover will be out on Monday, so stay tuned for that. All right, it's time for
The quiz and other games.
the quiz. Once again, Lyndon is the quiz master. Concept of the game is it's the next line game made famous by Nevermind the Buzzcocks. And we're going to have Lime Tree versus Pretty Velvet.
You're
yeah.
at disadvantage this week, lads.
Yeah.
You're
It's
brain
it's
down.
a handicap match.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which have a head start, 2 points.
Aye. Ding.
No.
Well, Jack's editing, so Jack chooses.
That's true. We always win when I edit.
Can you imagine if that is the case? That looks like a fix.
Yeah, people start to talk, to be fair. Like when
People have claimed we've fixed it before.
yeah. Concept of the game is Lynn's going to say a lyric, and if you know the lyric, buzz in and give the answer. I couldn't think. What do I usually say there?
So out of chance on it, you do that one, don't you?
Nick Keith Levens.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. All patter is nicked from somebody else.
Yes. Right. Is everybody ready?
Our buzzer this week is
The bell.
the bell. Your buzzer just simply is the tambourine. We can definitely hear that on the mic.
Yes.
Aye.
Oh, aye.
I'll put my microphone to it. And then,
If you
You'll have
want
to put
to.
a sound effect.
If you okay.
I'll not do as quite as hard as I did it there.
No, you can do it. You can do it.
Hand.
It's all good. Are
Right.
we all ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we go. Number 1. Fly me to the moon.
Let me fly among the stars.
No.
That's not right.
Let me play among the stars.
Correct. It is Let Me Play Among the Stars.
Well done.
Well done. Next one. Sweet Home Alabama.
Where the skies are so blue.
Where the skies are so blue is correct.
Nice
I don't know any other lyric apart from Sweet Home Alabama.
Next one. People always told me.
Not to play among the stars.
No.
Same song.
That's what happens in this game. You always have the previous
do it
song.
again, I think I have it.
That could be
People
anything.
always told me.
Don't be scared of what you are.
No. I think you know what song it is, though.
People always tell-
Oh,
Be careful who you are.
Yes.
No.
Be, careful.
No,
Be
it's that
careful what
one.
you do.
Yes, I'll give you that. Be careful of what you
Oh,
do.
yeah.
It is Billie Jean,
Yep.
Michael Jackson. You're going to be nowhere.
I'm so bad at this. I have no idea.
Ewan looks terrified.
You was in shock.
You're going to be nowhere. You're going to be nowhere.
It just sounds like something I tell myself at 2 a.m.
Can we have more, or is that it?
We will do half points and I'll sing it.
Okay.
So
Are
then you
you
got-
stuck as well?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So go half points.
Yeah, it's go.
Yeah.
Right, just to get the melody line in your head.
Okay.
I hope you know the song. You should know the song, but I don't know if you will. You're gonna be nowhere.
That didn't help.
You should know it. It's an old song.
Do we do it?
No.
Can you give like a time period?
I'm gonna say
20th century.
I'm gonna say 70s. That's a guess though.
What genre of music?
Pop.
This is like quarter points now.
You're gonna be nowhere. Is no one gonna get it?
No.
No.
It's The Loneliest Kind of Lonely. It's You Gotta Make Your Own Kind of Music by Mama Cass Elliot.
Play your own kind
Yeah,
of music.
it's that one. It is a good song. It's a great song. Let me just remember what this song is, because now I'm playing the game, because I've got the lyrics, I don't know what the song is. Oh, that's it. What'll you do when you get lonely?
There'll be nobody waiting by your side.
Close enough, I'm going to give you it, and
Get
no
it.
one's waiting by your side. It's Layla by Derek and the Dominoes.
Oh.
We're shit, you know.
What do you mean? I've literally gotten like 2. Having a go, isn't that?
Next one. I wake up to the sound of music.
Wake up to this. Mother Mary speaks to me.
Let it
You
be.
got-
Mother
Oh,
Mary
Comes to Me.
comes to me.
I'll give you it. Mother Mary Comes to Me. It is Let It Be by the Beatles.
I realised after I started like humming it, that I'm just giving it away.
I was sick and tired of everything.
When I called you last night from Glasgow.
When I
Oh,
called you
man.
last
Get
night,
it.
it is Super Trooper by ABBA.
I should have gotten that one.
Every time I look in the mirror.
It's Pete.
I don't even recognise myself.
No. Every time I look in the mirror.
That's how I don't even recognize
Yeah, I've been-
myself.
To be fair, I should have known that you wouldn't have picked that because.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Can you say it again, please?
Every time I look in the mirror.
Don't even recognize myself.
That's all I'm
Is that all you
thinking
got on
about.
your
No
head?
regrets.
No.
I'm asking him to change.
No.
Do it again.
Every
I like
time
that you're
I look
singing
in the
the
mirror.
Every time I look in the mirror.
I have to go half here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
Yeah.
it's a 70s band if that helps in any way. It's a band as well. That's another clue.
Male or female singer?
Male.
You're asking some good questions here.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fan.
The other analytical one.
No.
I know it.
He's just pressing the buzzer randomly.
I think you're gonna have to.
Half
Yeah.
points?
Yeah.
Every time I look in the mirror.
All these lines are growing. No, are growing thicker.
No. You know what song it is, though.
Nice falsetto, by the way. That was good.
Wasn't even falsetto.
All these lines are blurring. No.
Do you know what song it is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
all these.
I'm out.
Is it all these faces?
Is it? No, is it all these lines? My face getting clearer.
Correct, it is.
Wow,
All
how
these
did you
lines
do
on my
that?
face getting clearer. It is Dream On by Aerosmith.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Ah, yeah.
oh god.
He does, he goes.
Just does it all the time.
Right, next one. When the feeling has ended.
When the what has ended?
When the feeling is ended. I don't like the grammar in this song, I'll be honest. When the feeling is ended doesn't make sense to me, but there you go.
Take it so it fits in where it needs to be.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Where
know
the
this.
feeling has ended.
Yeah. When the feeling is
Oh, when.
ended. If you should ask me to sing this, he sings far too
Yeah, I
high.
think you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Let's do an octave lower.
Half points.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Here we go.
Let me try and get a key. So high, sing so high.
So you're preparing yourself.
I'll just do it and do falsetto. When the feeling is ended.
Oh, there ain't no use pretending.
There ain't no use pretending. It's Only Love by Bryan Adams and Tina Turner. I thought you would
R.I.P.
get that.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Next one. Last one, in fact. When your day is long.
And the night. Nah.
And the night is young.
No.
Hold on, what? Say it again, please.
When your day is long. You both know what song it is, though, don't you?
what it is after and the night though.
And the night has come.
No.
And the land is dark.
No.
It's not Stand By Me.
It's not.
I'm getting random.
I don't know what. Do you know the song?
I don't think so. I think I might have the wrong one in my head.
I can sing it. Both teams know what song it is with one
Yeah.
person. When your day is long.
It's the song I thought it was.
And you're all alone. Oh.
What is it?
And you feel you've had too much.
No.
Oh, Of This Life.
No.
Oh,
And the
You
night.
sound so confident with
I know.
That's the first bit.
You feel you've had too much.
No. Oh,
Is it night?
yeah,
It's nice.
you were so close.
And what did you
I
say?
Oh,
can't even remember what I said actually.
Oh no!
You said Stand By Me.
When the days go
Of This Night.
No.
and the night is long.
Is it?
And
What was
the
it
night.
against the?
When your day is long.
And the night is yet to come.
No.
And the night is long.
No.
And the night is dark.
No. When your day is long. You got the and the night. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba.
You feel you've had too much.
No, that's the next one.
Has left you hanging on.
No. No, I'm gonna get it.
Nah.
I think I'm gonna call time. It's and the night. The night is yours alone.
Oh,
Oh.
I wouldn't have gotten that. I don't
R.E.M.
think.
Close,
Me
but it
neither.
is REM.
Tune.
Everybody hurts.
Well,
But well done, people. Well
yeah.
done.
I don't know who won.
No, we'll find out
We'll
in the edit.
find out in the edit. 'Cause I've got
No one was
idea.
keeping tabs.
And audio listeners won't have a clue unless we keep tabs.
Yeah.
This is also true. I do feel sorry for the audio listeners.
Well, watch the video. We don't
Yeah.
edit it for nothing, you know.
We put in some serious effort.
Yeah, they put in some serious effort.
And 99% of the time, the cameras work and they are rolling.
Yes.
So.
I think it's been pretty seamless. I don't think anyone noticed.
No,
Not a chance.
No. Not that I've just mentioned it there, like,
Yeah.
but, you know.
That's the end of this section.
Yeah. Okay, it's time for
Quick fire questions.
quick fire questions. All right. So off camera, Pretty Velvet have just told us that they've been listening to the podcast and preparing their answers. So we're expecting some
Quick?
good answers here.
Quick fire
some
questions?
quick answers, but also some good answers. All right. Okay, let's dive straight with. What's the reason you got into music?
My dad.
That was great.
Would you like to elaborate or not?
We'll just leave it at that. So it's, my dad was a musician, and
Always helps.
yeah, it always does. And he was also like did theatre. So he was in a group called Encore, who did like Sunderland theatre. And I remember seeing him when I was young and thinking I want to be on stage as well.
Meant?
Yeah. But
I'm the same. Oh, you still going?
no, that's fine.
I think my dad as well, to be fair. I just remember like listening to songs on our iPod and like dancing and stuff like that, and I was like,
iPod?
yeah, man. Listening to like Eva Cassidy and stuff like that somewhere over there. I used to love singing like musical stuff. Like that's how I first got into it. Like, so it just developed from that really. So yeah, I think my dad as well. Obviously, like singers as well. Like
Yeah.
I took inspiration from singers, but yeah.
Not my dad.
Their dad.
Yeah, your dad, Tom.
Collective.
No, I think probably year 3, took up the clarinet to get out a couple of lessons, and I think I stuck with it from there.
Do you still play the clarinet?
No.
I'd go to lessons to get out playing the clarinet, to be fair.
You should see him in school. They were like bleached blonde hair, like a proper like cool kid. But then you just think that boy plays the clarinet. And it just ruins
Are
it
you
all.
trying to say the clarinet's not cool?
Oh, I'm not trying to say that. Lost Goodwood plays it, so
Have you never played an instrument? I played some weird, like I just got into
played
stuff
violin.
that
You're
I
not
should not have gotten into.
Did school not make you play the recorder as like a mandatory
we played
thing?
recorder.
yeah. I was also asked to stop playing violin because the teacher said to my parents like, I'm not being horrible, but I think there's no use even trying, to be honest, because it's not going
It's
to
a hard
happen.
instrument, the violin.
It is,
Yeah.
it is.
I
That's
can't
what I tell
imagine you
myself.
playing
Tom, you can't even walk up your stairs. How are you going to play the violin?
Not got a strong enough chin for it.
Oh, is that why? Is that
yeah.
why? Oh, okay.
All right. Your earliest memory of listening to music?
Probably is what I was saying there. To be fair, I probably just mixed up my answers. But yeah. So I just remember listening to the iPod, dancing with my dad in the living room to like. We used to dance to like Christmas songs though. That's my earliest memory. Like
All year round.
well, no, not all year round, but like that's like my earliest like memory. Just like when it's getting like December time and like we'd used to like play the Christmas songs and dance. Winter's Tale, I think it's called, is like it's like a Christmas song that we used to sing and dance to all the time. So that's like my earliest memory, I would say.
I'd say mine is probably listening to the songs in the theatre that my dad would sing. I remember distinctly he played Fagin in Oliver.
Oh,
Right.
really?
And I remember I used to be terrified of the can't see yourself.
Aye.
Yeah, it's
There's some tunes on there.
oh, there is mind.
There
There
is.
is.
I think mine is probably like being really young and my mum putting a song on going, oh, do you know who this is? I'm going, no. I'm like 4 and she's like, you don't know who Prince is? You don't know who George Michael is? I can't believe this.
Supposed to know. 4 years
Yeah.
old.
I'm like, I don't know, I'm still listening to the Ketchup song.
Ketchup song.
The Wiggles.
Aye, yeah.
The Wiggles, not the Wiggles again.
Kid Leroy got them out of the concert.
Did he?
Yeah, one of his concerts. He was like,
Oh, I saw
introducing the Wiggles, then they came out and fruit salad, yummy,
We
yummy.
had a long conversation
Oh, it
about the
was
Wiggles with
fantastic.
Daniel, didn't we?
We did, I.
Were the Wiggles the one that did the cover of Tim and Paula?
Yes,
Yeah.
they have.
Get in.
Triple J.
All right. Okay. What's the best gig you've ever been to?
Not prepared
If
for
I'm
this
being
one.
honest, I would say Taylor Swift.
Mental.
All
Taylor
right.
Swift is amazing. Like, especially like recently, I've gotten like I've always loved her, but recently I think she's just like gone up where I'm like, oh yeah, like you're amazing. Like I think she's proper cemented herself in my eyes as like, yeah, you're really good. Because I think like artists like that tend to get a lot of hate. Like when
Yeah.
people stop, when you grow older, people either turn or they like still continue being like obsessed. I've always just loved her. I think she's amazing, and she's amazing live as well. Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
Say mine is in the opposite direction with Iron Maiden.
Oh,
It was a collab waiting to happen, isn't it?
The first gig I'd ever been to was Iron Maiden at Metro Radio Arena, and
Which
I think
tour?
I was. It was the Book of Souls tour.
I was there.
Were you?
Yeah. I've seen them like 5 times. So yeah.
I think I was 13,
Right.
14, and I just remember there was like a mosh pit right next to us, and I was terrified. But
He'd have been in there.
it was. I always remember at the start of Number of the Beast, like the monologue at the start, he was standing over a well, like when dry ice was coming out, and it just blew us away. And like when they have, I can't remember the name, like the mascot.
Eddie.
Yeah. When he they had massive 15-foot thing of him walking about the stage and everything, and that was pretty special.
Yeah, man.
I think mine's either got to be torn between two. Is either Greta Van Fleet I saw last year in Manchester, which was mint, and then have you heard of a band called Palais Royale?
No.
I mean, I highly recommend them, but I saw them in Rock City in Nottingham,
Right.
and it was mental. The lead singer came out wearing like a medieval ruffle around
Yeah.
the neck,
Oh, right, aye.
wearing that and a skirt and like nothing else. And
Right, okay.
I think one of the songs, because there's like a balcony around it, he climbed up the scaffolding on the side of the stage, and like just waltzed along the other side of the balcony,
hell.
and then just jumped into the crowd.
Love to see the health and safety
I know.
manager's face as he was doing that.
Yeah, and I kind of went to the bar at that point because I thought I'm either gonna see this fella's like.
Brains on the floor.
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
He's like
Cut off.
he's members or
What did you say the band were called?
It's mental.
Palais Royale.
Let's not push past that.
Palais Royale.
Yeah. The class, the mint.
Aye.
Like to put forward another answer as well. Actually, Generation in
Oh, yeah,
Liverpool
yeah.
were incredible. We went together, and
Where in Liverpool?
it was
Jimmy's bar.
Jimmy's bar.
Oh, Jimmy's Bar, yeah.
Yeah, so the lead singer Dean got carried out in a coffin, like whilst it was a monologue
Was that
going on.
part of the show? Or did
Yeah,
it
yeah.
go badly wrong?
Early on in the day, he'd actually died, and they just thought we'll put him out anyway.
It's a shame when that
He,
happens,
sca-
isn't
he, he climbed the scaffolding and jumped
Yeah.
out.
It was a kind of Weekend at Bernie's type situation. But yeah, that was fantastic gig as
Mental,
well.
that. Where was
Yeah.
the Taylor gig anyway? We didn't ask.
I can't remember. I was really young at
Right.
the time, but I don't know where it was. There was multiple different people on though. It was. I don't think it was like a Taylor Swift
Oh, right.
Okay.
gig,
What?
but like she was on.
Are you sure this
So-
wasn't your living room where your dad just
No,
playing
mate.
the song?
It was Taylor Swift was there.
In your living room?
Not my living room. Not
It's
a
all a
wish.
dream.
It's
In a coffin.
just your dad with a wig on.
But
playing
honestly,
all sorts of songs.
She's amazing though. I absolutely love her. My sister's going to see her next year at on the Eras tour, and I'm
Yeah.
so
Alright.
jealous because I didn't get tickets.
Expensive tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there you go. All right. We're only fucking like 3 questions in, you know. Like it's not quick
Right.
fire.
Down the way, that was great.
I know. If you could be in a lineup with 2 artists in history, dead or alive,
They are the only options.
who would it be? So
In a
you've got-
lineup, as in like in the band.
Yeah, so you got Pretty Velvet.
No, like a show. So there's a show.
Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna have to
So-
get rid of yous. Get rid of
So you got Pretty Velvet, and then there's 2 other bands or artists on the
Okay.
bill.
Yeah, definitely didn't prepare this one. Like,
Just 2.
Just to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it have to be the same style or just any
That's
artist?
whatever
entirely
you
up to
want.
you.
I'm gonna
You've
go
got
with-
to decide.
let your imagination run free, Tom.
I'm
So you,
gonna
could,
say-
so you could have the Wiggles and...
Do we have to choose 2
Taylor Swift.
between us, or do we have 2 each?
You're thinking too much about this. Like,
No, if you guys,
It
Love how
just
ignorant
varies.
people
Some
get.
people have a
This is very
collective, like they
serious.
decide on it, and
Just say
some
what you want.
don't.
if you guys agree, I'm gonna say Polyphia, because I
Polyphia.
just want to see Tim Henson live.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And
And I'm gonna put forward. It sounds like I'm pitching a show. We're actually going to play with
Oh
them.
yeah.
A promoter's outside, to be fair. Like,
I'd probably say another band would be probably Iron Maiden.
okay.
Yeah,
Are we all in agreement?
No.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
right, you put
Definitely
forward
not
another one.
ABBA and Fleetwood Mac.
I'd rather go see
I'd
that.
rather
I'd
go
rather
see
see
that.
that. Yeah.
Putting us on the spot here. Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin.
Oh, that's a good one as
Yeah.
well.
That is good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's a
Do I
tough
win?
one, that.
Yeah.
I think you do.
I think
yeah.
I've
Yeah, I
won.
win.
Tom, I
Nah.
think you're being weaned out there, like.
I was expecting you to say Iron Maiden and the Wiggles, to be fair.
Now that's a show
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah,
I'd go
great.
say
That's
that.
I'd
the-
change
that's
it.
the winner.
Getting
Maybe.
Wiggles up on stage and all.
That's the winner.
Get in. Right. Your dream venue to play.
Oh, probably. Oh my god, I forgot the name. The massive.
Aye, good venue.
Wembley.
The massive. That's a good name for a venue.
The massive one in New York. Oh my god.
Madison
York?
Square Garden.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
I'll go
Iron
for
Maiden at the massive.
Massive Square Garden.
I mean, it is.
It is. Yeah.
I would go for that
Yeah,
one
as well.
Yeah.
Or you, Ewan.
I was actually going to say like a Rock City, Nottingham, just because it's like proper tight and like it's really cool. To be fair,
Yeah.
Nice one.
Amazing. Right. If you could hear a song again for the first time, what would it be? I thought you were prepared.
I know. It's got
Not these ones. These ones are really throwing me off.
If I could hear a song,
Maybe they've just prepared for the last half.
Maybe.
if I
Well,
could
not
hear a
ask
song
them.
for the first time again, I'd probably go with Hair by Larry Graham. And Graham Central Station. It's just a incredible bass opening.
Wait, what was the question again?
If you could hear a song again for the first
Okay.
time, what would it be?
It's been like my favourite song for a while is Apocalypse by Cigarettes After Sex. So
Right.
I would love to listen to that again because it's just like that dream pop, like,
Right.
what's the word? Like, it just surrounds you type thing, like ethereal, yeah. Like,
Or
I
what did
really
you
like
say
it.
before?
What?
What did you say before about
That
the
word.
atmospheric thing? The
Atmospheric, aye.
no, but it was another word that you didn't say on camera because you forgot it.
No,
and then-
it's a genre of music, that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Shoegaze.
Shoegaze.
Oh, right. Okay. Is that not the same thing?
It might be, I don't
I'm
know.
really not down.
I
with
mean,
the
it might be
I think it's
similar
described
type
as
I feel
with
like I've had a
like
stroke. What's everyone talking about?
just zoned out there.
That's like, what?
Do you know what shoegaze is?
No?
It's like
Is it when you look at
just-
your shoes?
It's like when you
Genre-
remake someone's trainers. Yeah.
It is. That's why, because of loads of pedals. You're
I've
looking
definitely
down
had a
all the time.
stroke.
Oh, that's
Honestly, what it is. That's what it is.
Is that
All
what?
the like reverb pedals, delay pedals, because you're looking at your shoes when you're gazing at the pedals.
Well, there you go.
Because it's
incredible.
like atmospheric. Do you not know that?
No.
Now you
It's
do.
like-
I didn't know what
I
shoegaze
swear I've told you this before, Tom. Like,
Do that in your
was. You
spreadsheet.
probably will have done
You
that.
can look after.
It's a Wizard of Oz shoes. Yeah, you could, couldn't you?
Happened 3 times.
What's happening?
What was the question?
Ewan hasn't. Ewan needs to do
Ewan.
his.
oh, I did have one. Now you put us off your shoegaze.
Don't pretend like you had one.
He's proper
It's only only after the
stressing.
first
Any?
time.
He's
We're not
sweating.
going to do anything with this, you know.
You're really sweating.
It's because you want to be really cool, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he needs a
I'm-
cool answer.
coming up with something like really out of the blue.
Good album.
It would probably be Money for Nothing for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be cool.
Good answer. We got there in the end. Okay, and finally for music questions, what's your favourite album of all time? Now you've prepared this one.
Yep.
This better be quick.
Well,
Aye.
off the top of my head, I'm going to say Demos Volume 2 by Ren.
There you go.
Yeah.
LP, heart-shaped scar.
There we go.
Probably AB by Kaleo.
Oh, I was
3
debating that
albums
one as well.
I've never heard of. Fair play. All right,
You'll have to
okay.
listen to them.
I will. Probably won't like, but I will. All right, now there's some funny questions.
Yeah,
to
we're
end off on. If you could be friends with a fictional character, who would it be?
It would be Mr. Berlin from, what's it called?
Ghost.
From Inspector Calls.
Yeah.
Because I'd tell
Eh?
him.
I've never heard of
An Inspector Calls?
Yeah,
go
I know.
to
I know what it is, but like, why?
Just, I don't like him, so I would want to, like, point him in
Is
the
there
right
not more
direction.
people that you don't like? Like, is he just the one person you hate?
Just so you know, the
so much?
question was friends with a fictional character, not like
I'd
Enemies.
like
Not
to
enemies.
my answer.
yeah.
Friends or lovers?
I know, that was bad. That wasn't it?
Probably Iggle Piggle from In the
In the
Night
Night
Garden.
Garden.
Why
Yeah.
not?
I've
He
definitely
does-
had a
I think
stroke.
you would
He
be
does seem like he'd be a
fantastic.
good friend.
You'd have a
though.
mint type, wouldn't you?
Yeah, oh,
Just have
you
a bit of
would.
fun.
Get on the
Definitely.
Sesh with Iggle Piggle.
Exactly.
Which one's he again? The blue one?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, the
okay.
blue one.
The blue one.
Why the blue?
Because I used to have like a toy of him, I think, and he was
Memories.
he served as well. So
Toys do, don't they?
yeah.
If you went on the Sesh with him, right? And like
They use
you
the-
We're on the Sesh with Iggle Piggle. It's
Right.
just,
if you needed,
that's a title, surely.
maybe that's the title. If you were on the Sesh with Iggle Piggle, right? And you needed to lie down on a park bench,
Uh-huh.
he's got a blanket so you can like cover
Oh,
yourself
exactly,
over.
exactly.
He's not giving you that blanket top. That's like. Do
Fight for that blanket.
you reckon he'd be
Have
on
we
the
all
Jaegers?
answered?
No,
have no
those
idea.
two
No.
haven't. It's fictional
Um,
character.
Oh,
Lovers.
No!
Oh, I was gonna
Ignore that.
say
Ignore that.
Simba.
I always fancied Simba from The Lion King when I was younger.
Is Simba the lion?
Yeah.
Why did you fancy the
I
lion?
was like, oh, like when he turns into Big Simba.
Oh,
Like when he
hi.
goes
No fairness.
Simba.
No, I was pretty fit too.
Do you know when he walks
Yeah.
along the tree, like, I'm gonna choose this? And he turns into the big one. I was like, oh,
When he grows up.
yeah.
You didn't fancy the child?
Well,
No.
I was a child at the time.
I don't think
But
that's
I'd
an
like-
excuse to fancy a
For a
lion cub.
friend, I want to be pals with like the Scooby Doo gang and like go
Oh,
on
yeah,
all
yeah.
Oh, you get it.
But
the
if
go on
you
all the
Scooby-Doo us-
investigations.
Yeah.
Ah, that'd be
and,
sick,
like,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm stealing your answer too. Aye. Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
That's Miss with Shaggy.
Yeah.
Okay. If you get a tattoo today, what would you get?
Simba.
Be a love heart with the word Simba in it.
No, I want to get one of our songs tattooed.
Oh, it's
For
cool.
Gunmetal Hearts, we've got like the skeleton on the front of the cover. I would either get that or I'd get something to do with Desperado, I think.
Buy a bottle tattooed in your arm.
I get on my like a stunt. I do it as a stunt to promote the single. Yeah.
I want to get 2 lightning bolts tattooed there, because like on
For when you
those
spark
fingers.
someone.
It's because of John Entwistle from The Who. 'Cause
Oh,
he has
right.
nickname Thunderfingers.
Yes.
And really inspired by him, so I thought it'd be cool, kind of tribute to him.
That's
Get
sweet.
that.
Awesome.
I think I actually might go for the Bayer bottle, you know. I've put that idea in
Really?
my own head.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a Bayer bottle.
Do you want to bring the tattoo artist in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Imagine. We should do that one week.
One day. Someone who's really down for it beforehand.
We are.
Or just not even.
down
I'm
for
not
it.
getting a
It's
tattoo.
not.
I would be down for that.
Because we
like.
think, well, me and Scott want to get the Lime Tree logo tattooed.
Oh,
I will
yeah,
get a Lime
yeah.
Tree logo tattooed.
Oh, there we go.
We'll get Tom in.
There we
Tom
go.
will replace you,
Do you want to
Lyndon.
be the new presenter of Lime Tree?
We should do a competition where you either get the band logo tattooed or the band gets your logo tattooed.
Oh, that's a bit risky, like.
If it's a beer bottle, maybe.
My response would be, fuck off.
Some like metal band.
Away.
There you go. All right. Your favorite movie?
I'll probably go Django Unchained.
That's a good
Good
movie.
film.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Yeah, actually. No, I'm not going to stay your answer this time.
If you could pick any movie out of any that you've
Stop,
ever
you're making
watched.
it the same.
It's hard. It's hard. I've got one though. Do you want me to go?
Broader
Do
range of
you want me to go? I've always loved Narnia, so I would pick Narnia.
That's a good
'cause I'm
film.
It's a
always-
lovely
Another
film,
film
Mark.
with a lion.
Oh, dear.
I was
That's
seeing-
why I love
You've got a type.
I was seeing a recurring theme. Oh, actually, Goodfellas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice one.
And finally, to end off on, what would you like the song to be at the first dance at your wedding, should you choose to get married?
The Macarena.
Oh,
That's a good answer.
yes.
Mambo number 5, actually.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know when Bob the Builder did that?
Bob the Builder.
No?
What
you
sort
remember-
of
you know-
ecstasy were you on?
Yeah, yeah. This has definitely been like the most trippy pod we've had.
Hasn't
like,
it?
isn't it? Iggle
Need
Piggle
drugs
on
to get
the-
through this.
Iggle Piggle on the Sesh.
I think that's got to be the title. Please make that the title.
Yeah, they did a like the people who animated Bob the Builder did Mambo number 5.
Great.
If I can find the YouTube link, that'll be down below.
Is that on the
Great.
same thing where like Bob the Builder did Big Fish, Little Fish cardboard box?
Yeah, I think so.
When did this happen? I feel like I've missed
Same
out.
game.
Like,
Al is a closeted life. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous.
yeah, see? I want to say that.
I'll show you after.
Okay.
After. What was the question?
First dance.
First dance.
Song for your first dance.
I would go "Love You So Bad" by Ezra Furman.
Well, I mean, you used to do it together, aren't you? So.
I think I
Yeah,
should
but I'm
choose
picking a
your
different
Oh,
one.
you picked a different one.
Yeah, so
Um,
no is the response
you
to that
should choose
No, I
song.
do like that.
No,
I
Tom,
would've
so
picked
that's a
that one.
no.
I did hear. I was listening to Landslide, Fleetwood Mac, and I was like,
stunning track.
I was listening. I was like, oh, this is so like cute. I was like, oh, that would be good. Like that would be a good one. So I would pick that one.
There you go, Tom. That's the song for your
That's what
first
song you have.
That's the final answer.
There you go.
Pretty Velvet, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. This
Thank you
has
for
been
having us.
absolutely hilarious.
really
A few technical difficulties, but we'll bypass
Shut your
that.
face, no one noticed.
No one noticed. It's fine. But yeah, this has been absolutely class. Thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.
Their single, Desperado, what's it called again?
Desperado El
Desperado.
Dorado.
It's a tongue twister.
Say it again, say it for us.
Desperado El Dorado.
There you go. Is out today, so go stream it. It'll be in the playlist down below. We're going to hear a live version of that in just a second. The full version will be out tomorrow, and the cover will be out on Monday. Do you know what cover you're doing?
Yes.
Call me Blondie.
Oh, excellent. But all is left for me to say is thank you very much for watching and listening to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
Wonderful, Scott.
Scott Charlton.
And Pretty Velvet! There's the woo again.
Desperado, desperado, desperado. No desperado in Eldorado. Live forever, baby, on Eldorado. No desperado in Eldorado. I'm gonna, baby, what the hell do I know? No desperado in Eldorado.
Isn't it amazing that we're like in our own time? Do you know what I mean?
We are, but I have just checked this camera and it's not recording.
Fuck off. Are you serious?
It's on standby.
Fuck's sake. Are you joking?
No?
Fuck.
Well, we're going to have to do that whole section again.
What,
Okay
just
with
that section? Or right, I'm okay with that.
Sorry, guys.
No, don't be silly.
Fine.
I just have to look to see if they're all in frame still. It says standby. That one's recording.
It is.